requirements to enter. Once they gain access, they have to conform to certain behavior. Next up, Mike and his story on proxemics.
Thanks, Krista. Hello, everyone. This is Mike Sikowski with a report on the leading actor in the Harold and Kumar films, Kal Penn. Kal Penn has reported psychological unease as a result of an interaction involving an unidentified male. During the incident, the unidentified male approached Mr. Penn while he was urinating by a bush. The male stranger chose to urinate beside Mr. Penn, which, according to Mr. Penn, violated norms regarding urination. Despite its remote location, a bystander managed to catch a clip of the incident, where one can see exactly how uncomfortable Mr. Penn was at the time.
Excuse me, I have to ask you, why are you peeing right here?
What?
I mean, why'd you pee right next to me when you, choose that bush? Or...
Well, it sounds like a good bush to pee on. Why are you peeing on it?
Well, no one was here when I chose this bush.
Oh! So you get to pee on it, no one else does? Huh?
No, I just...
This your bush? You have a special bond with this bush?
No, I just thought that...
You're the king of the forest!
I'm sorry?
What? You fucking tree hugger? Is this your special bush?
Never mind, forget it. I really don't feel like getting stabbed tonight.
Nice pubes.
Thanks.
Before he stormed off angrily, SPM received a statement from Mr. Penn, who stated, "Clearly, I'm the victim here. My personal space was violated, and I'm pissed off. There are bathroom norms, man, which don't change despite the fact that we're in a forest. Out of all the bushes, this dude chose to pee on mine. Right beside me. That's just not right. Because of him, I've been tense, and I feel violated." Mr. Penn's parting words were, "Why doesn't anybody study proxemics anymore?" In 1969, anthropologist Edward T. Hall defined proxemics as the cultural specific differences in the ways that people structure and experience spaces. The study of proxemics examines boundaries of personal space as they differ between cultures. Differences in proxemic norms can cause problems between people, even those within the same culture. Although different cultures have different proxemic norms, people within the same culture both structure and experience spaces differently. Therefore, proxemics differ not only between cultures, but they also differ among people within the same culture. And thus, proxemics cannot be generalized as a set of cultural specific norms. The invasion of an individual's personal space has been shown to increase levels of tension and decrease levels of comfort. Furthermore, proxemics differ from place to place. For example, among males, washroom norms state that males should maximize their personal space while urinating. In Mr. Penn's case, the unidentified male should have urinated on a bush further away. In public washrooms, a male typically will not urinate directly beside another male if another stall is available. Yet, in the case of Mr. Penn, the use of washroom space differed between the two people. When the stranger entered Mr. Penn's personal space while he was urinating, he caused Mr. Penn to feel tense and uncomfortable. Other differences in proxemic norms can be viewed between cultures, where both the experience and uses of space can differ drastically. An example of these differences can be observed by comparing Asian and North American cultures. Personal space bubbles among Asians are much smaller than personal space bubbles among North Americans. And that's all the time I have for proxemics. Back to you, Krista.
Thanks, Mike. That was truly enlightening. It's unfortunate that as a woman, I've been denied access to the realm of male urinary habits. I guess this is kind of like what I said before on restricted access to certain areas. Once you meet the certain requirements of access, you have to conform to certain behaviors. Now that we've discussed a male-only realm, let's see what Jacqueline has to say about women-only gyms.
Thanks, Krista. I'm standing here outside of the university gym where there are rumored complaints coming from male students regarding the co-ed gym allocating gym hours exclusive to female students. These hours of female exclusivity aim to accommodate those Muslim women who, according to their beliefs, must practice modesty and wear a hijab. These women claim that because of their belief in the Quran, working out in a co-ed gym is unacceptable. Due to the demands of one female Muslim student to have the university reimburse her for the fees designated to the use of the gym, the University Students' Council has decided to set aside time for these women to actually use the gym instead of giving them their money back. The issue here is that this segregation of public space may be sending the wrong message for women's rights, as women have fought for decades to exist alongside men. Is this a step in the wrong direction, or could this be an emblem of empowerment for women? Students respond.
Well, to be honest, I really think that these women have a right to use the gym if they want. But to exclude others seems sort of backwards. I mean, I understand that their beliefs do not allow them to work out with men, but men should not be excluded because of the beliefs of a small portion of the population. The university should give them their money back so they can go to a local women's only gym, and then they will be able to go anytime, not just designated hours. Okay, I have to work out.
I really don't see what the big deal is. It's only a few hours. I mean, can't people relax a bit? It's not like women are barricading themselves inside the gym and not allowing men in. This is merely an accommodation and a symbol of acceptance for all students. Whatever you believe, this debate over newly gendered segregated space, or space where one gender has prohibited its use by another, is heated here at the university. Teresa Caldera believes that spatial segregation that privatizes the public space devalues what is public and open, and confers status to some groups in a way that elaborates social differences and creates the means for the assertion of social distance and inequality. In other words, it seems these gendered segregated spaces may promote inequality instead of being a symbol of acceptance. My name is Jacqueline Page, reporting for Space and Place News.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Wow, another place with restricted access. I never knew there were so many restricted areas, and areas where certain behaviors need to be followed. Well, that's it for today's edition of Space and Place News. I'd like to thank Vanessa, Mike, Jacqueline, and our special guest, Teresa Caldera. Good night, everyone.